This is the story of the Redstone train collision. On December 12, 1989, Freight Train 62, the Hopper Carrier, was traveling south from Boston, Massachusetts to Miami, Florida. The train consisted of Conrail CD40 3179, GP40 8999, and CD40 HP 2332. The train departed Bayview Station at 5:15 a.m. Around the time the train passed at Houston, Texas, something wasn't right because the train slowly went faster down the hill. As the train was coming down Beverly Hills, they noticed something that the train slowly went up to 35 miles an hour. But when the engineer adjusted the brakes, it didn't slow down. Without warning, the engineer slammed the brakes into an emergency stop. The speedometer stopped at 90 since that was as far as it could go, but clearly the train was going much faster, according to the black oxes, as high as 110 miles an hour. The train, however, will never reach Miami, Florida, because at the bottom of the grade is a trestle bridge that is made of wood and planks, however. With a barrier between them, the speed limit there is about 40 miles an hour. But the train was clearly going 3 times over that limit. At 7:19 a.m., the train tumbles off the bridge at over 64 miles an hour. The locomotives went airborne as half of the consist plunged into the sand below. 2332 paled itself on the other side of the trestle, plunging 6 feet into the mud, instantly killing the engineer. 8999 and 6179 didn't go so far away, but 6179's fuel tank broke open, spilling diesel fuel into the sand, eventually starting a fire. 23 hoppers derailed, while 17 of them remained on the tracks. Some hoppers even dangled outward, while one bent into a U shape. 2 of them dangled over the bridge, while one was crushed on its side. All engineer and crew member were killed. But what could have caused this train accident? How did the train go out of control? An investigation was launched by the NTSB. Something was not right about the Hopper Carrier, because when they already set out over to Miami, Florida, they started running into issues. First, they started having issues with slowing down the train. Second, they had problems with keeping the brakes applied. However, the train was just clearly doomed the moment it hit the grade. Even if all the locomotives had functional dynamics, the train would have just stayed at going at either 50 or 45 miles an hour. There still would have been enough time to go past the trestle when the engineer spotted the trestle. Now, let's take a look at what caused the train accident and see what the weight tonnage actually was when it was the wrong one. 3179 was dead in tow and could not start. All it had was just the air brakes. 8999 was functional, but it had no dynamics at all. 2332 was fully functional and had full dynamics. Now, let's move on to the real weight tonnage, because they actually got the wrong weight tonnage. So, the weight tonnage is 115, right? Sounds pretty light. But if you take that and divide it by 7 and 15, you get 305 tonnages. That's 651 tons. But in reality, the train actually had 451 tons, not 115. In short, the train only had one engine with a functional dynamic, had the wrong weight tonnage given to the crew, and the grade overwhelmed the brakes, all leading up to the runaway. 2332 suffered severe side and cab damage, but the frame was mostly intact. 8999 suffered headlight and nose damage, but it was still mostly intact. Based on both of them being destroyed, 3179 was totally destroyed and was never rebuilt. It was sent to scrap the next day. 8999 and 2332 were repaired and put back in service and still operating today. Many train wrecks have happened around the world ever since the first one had started. As long as these train accidents never happen, hopefully one like this will never happen again. Hello everyone, Keone K. Shege here. I just wanted to give you all a message about you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, because I'm a great YouTuber. I'm trying to get to about 400 subscribers, and I also want to keep increasing my YouTube channel to become famous. I've loved trains since I was a little kid, when I was very young. Also, my mom and dad would always do stuff for me for trains. Like, for example, my dad would always take me to the train station to watch a train come by. My mom would buy me train toys for Christmas, and I would always draw trains on each sketch of notebook. If you guys really want to watch more of my videos, you know what to search on YouTube: Keone's Fun World. Also, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time. Sayonara.